In the peaceful town of Eastwood, there lived a man named Thomas, whose spirit was as towering as the mountains he yearned to conquer. An unfortunate incident robbed him of his sight 20 years ago, but he adamantly refused to succumb to a life shrouded in perpetual darkness. Instead, he traded his vision for an enhanced appreciation of his remaining senses: the crunch of autumn leaves underfoot, the gentle whisper of the wind, and the enticing aroma of pine trees. During his childhood, Thomas's father had shared with him a deep love for the outdoors, and together they had embarked on countless hikes in the nearby mountains. Those memories, imbued with the warmth of fatherly love and the joy of youthful adventures, became a beacon of hope and resilience in his sightless world. His insatiable desire to once again scale a mountain grew until it formed a dream: to conquer the notorious Everpeak Mountain, a summit revered and feared by even the most seasoned climbers. His friends and family raised a chorus of concern and disbelief, but he simply smiled and told them, "I may have lost my sight, but my vision for my dreams remains clear." His training began under the stern yet compassionate guidance of Marcus, a grizzled mountaineer who held an intimate knowledge of Everpeak. Marcus initially had reservations about the daunting task. However, Thomas's determination was infectious, and he found himself creating a unique code of communication that transformed the challenges of the terrain into a language Thomas could comprehend and respond to. They trained relentlessly, through harsh rain and searing sun, the air growing increasingly bitter and biting. The physical toll was demanding, and the mental strain was equally unyielding. There were nights when Thomas lay awake, his muscles screaming in agony, his mind swirling with doubt. Was he tempting fate? Was his dream merely an illusion? However, each dawn brought renewed vigor. He touched the scars of past slips and stumbles, letting their raw reality ground him. He tasted the salt in his sweat, the sharp tang reminding him of his ongoing struggle and resilience. He listened to the sighs of the wind, his solitary companion in the quiet hours, whispering tales of courage and perseverance. And with every small victory, the successful navigation of a particularly treacherous slope or an extended hike without a misstep, his confidence soared. Finally, the day arrived. Standing at the base of Everpeak, he could hear its silent dare. His heart pounded in response, a matching rhythm to the mountain's call. The climb was arduous, the weather fickle, and the altitude merciless. Each day was a battle, but every dawn marked a victory. His journey was punctuated by stumbles, by moments of debilitating altitude sickness, by freezing nights spent huddled against the biting cold. But through it all, he persevered. When he fell, he remembered his father's encouraging words from childhood hikes, urging him to get back up. When sickness threatened to overthrow his resolve, he remembered Marcus's gruff yet comforting voice guiding him through his training. And when he faced the biting cold, he clung to his dream that had ignited this journey, a dream that now warmed his spirit. And one day, the echo of his voice rang out, victorious, bouncing off the distant peaks and filling the vast expanse. He had done it. He had scaled Everpeak. His joy was palpable, more tangible than the icy wind that kissed his cheeks or the frosted ground beneath his boots. The accomplishment he felt within was as majestic as the view he could only imagine. News of Thomas's triumph spread, echoing his victory across Eastwood and beyond. He was not just a man who had climbed a mountain. He was an emblem of unwavering determination and relentless resilience. His feat transcended the boundaries of physical limitations, becoming a testament to the indomitable human spirit. To many, Thomas became a beacon of hope, a symbol that dreams, no matter how daunting, could be conquered with unwavering willpower.